1 minute silence in honor of our departed father, Patriarch Chief E.K. Clerk. May we all rise for 1 minute silence. May the gentle soul of our departed leader and father of the Ijaw nation, Chief Pa E.K. Clerk, continue to rest in the bosom of the Lord. Amen. He's all. He's all. He's all. Come here. Ye paya wo miengma. Onoa. Your Excellency, my very reliable and resourceful Deputy Governor of Adair State, Senator Lawrence Erujakpo, members of the Bayelsa State National Assembly, in particular, I can see the Right Honorable Mary Ebikake representing Brass Nembe Federal Constituency of Bayelsa State in the Green Chambers. The Right Honorable Mr. Speaker, the Speaker of the Bayelsa State House of Assembly, the leadership, and all other members of the State Assembly here present, my elders and leaders, His Majesty, Your Excellency King Alfred Papa Priye Detespif, former military administrator of old and new River State. Your Excellency Chief Rufus Ada George, former governor of old River State. Your Excellencies, Deputy Governors here present, Sir GTG Toby and Borubia John Jonah. Very senior citizens of the Ijaw nation, elders and leaders of the Ijaw nation, invited guests, members of the fourth estate of the realm, my dear brothers and sisters of the Ijaw ethnic nationality. Anoa! 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 Today is one day that will go down in the history of the Ijaw nation. As we gather here today to deliberate and look into the future of the Ijaw ethnic nationality, one of the oldest ethnic nationalities in the history of Nigeria. I'd like to join the President of the Ijaw National Congress to welcome you all esteemed leaders of the Ijaw ethnic nationality to this gathering that will reflect our shared history and speak with one voice and chart a course that will uphold the unity and the dignity of the Ijaw man wherever he exists. We have always stood together, bound by our common identity and our shared struggle for justice and development of the Ijaw ethnic nationality. Now more than ever before, we must remain steadfast in our values and resolute in our purpose. I address you today not just as the governor of Bayelsa State, but more importantly for today, as a fellow Ijaw man. With the hindsight of my history as being part and parcel for the struggle for the emancipation and the development of the Ijaw ethnic nationality, in which I have been one person who has been part and parcel of this struggle. And therefore, I understand the concerns of all of us who are gathered here today, and even those who are listening to us from their homes. And since the days of Major Jasper Adakaboro of blessed memories, the Ijaws have faced extreme provocation and testing times that have challenged our resilience. Despite these trials, we have remained the glue and the bond in our nation, and we have been bonding together, promoting peace and understanding. And today, we must once again draw from the fountain of wisdom that our fathers and our forefathers has given to us. It is imperative that we resist being manipulated and refuse to be drawn into a conflict orchestrated by very desperate people propagating their own agenda. We must approach every situation with discernment, ensuring that our actions align with our long-term goals rather than very short-term interests. The declaration of a state of emergency in Rivers State, alongside the suspension of the governor, the deputy governor, and the State House of Assembly, has generated concerns. As chairman of the South-South Governors Forum, I urged the president at that time to reconsider his stance and allow for dialogue amongst the feuding parties. And in conclusion, in that publication, I stated that the time for dialogue is now. And having seen what has happened, again I restate that this is the time for dialogue. Because it is all a lose-lose situation for the people of Rivers State. And I call on the National Assembly and Mr. President to waste no time in inaugurating the Committee of Eminent Personalities that will immediately intervene and bring peace and bring the constituted government of Rivers State back to office. However, let me be unequivocal at this juncture. The Ijaw nation is not in conflict with the federal government of Nigeria. Unequivocally, I state here that the Ijaw nation is not in conflict with the federal government of Nigeria. Nor do we have any dispute with Excellency, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. But we know that some are exploiting the situation that is in Rivers State against the Ijaw ethnic nationality. And we say a big and total no to that. The Ijaw people will continue to be committed to the progress, the unity, and the development of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The Ijaw Nation, one of the major and largest ethnic nationalities in Nigeria, has alongside other ethnic nationalities made immense sacrifices for Nigeria's unity and prosperity. Our contributions, political, economical, and even environmental, are undeniable. They are there. The history is there for everybody to see and read. We should continue to advocate for justice, fairness, and inclusivity within the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I urge all Ijaws, especially our vibrant youth, to exercise restraint, maintain peace, and steer clear of actions that could either cause or escalate tensions within this trials and testing period. Our future is best secured through engagement, dialogue, and strategic partnership. And we have the brains to do this. Most probably because, as I jocularly tell some people, we are the marine economy, we are in the marine side of Nigeria. And so the brains that Ijaws have is maybe induced by the fish that you eat every day. That's on a lighter mode anyway. And so let us continue to build a harmonious, prosperous Ijaw nation. And by extension, the Niger Delta and indeed Nigeria. However, while we embrace peace, let no one mistake our pacifist approach to issues for cowardice. Let no one ever think that the Ijaw man is a coward. He will be a very stupid person to think so. We are a people of indomitable spirit, furged with history, rich with courage and stamina. Our heritage is outstanding, and we will defend our collective dignity against any form of denigration and oppression at all times. In conclusion, my leaders, your majesties, elders and youths of the Ijaw ethnic nationality, while we recognize the challenges ahead, we should remain committed to addressing them with wisdom, focus, and strategic engagement. Our primary goal remains the protection of our people's interests while fostering regional stability and peace within our region. Together, let us remain united and be vigilant and dedicated to securing a better future for the Ijaw nation.